Alright, what is this? Konami presents. What's Drew got cooking today? What's he trying to sell? What's he trying to sell me on? What's he trying to sell me on? I don't know that I like this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's not a Halloween game. That's not an October game. What is the deal? What does this have to do with 31 Days of October? I'm not into this. Well, I'm going to show you right now, because I know that's what you're thinking. This is what you're thinking.
Look at the freaks! What's with the dweeby costumes?
This ain't Halloween.
He's wrong. We're not wearing costumes.
But I'm going to show you right now that I've got something cooking here. And you're going to be surprised. Like, you're going to be like, oh, I get it now.
Who's ready for a lesson in SmackDown?
I thought he said I could use a good workout.
Who's ready for a lesson in SmackDown?
I could swear I thought he said...
Who's ready for a lesson in SmackDown? Who's ready for a lesson in SmackDown? Who's ready for a lesson in SmackDown? I could use a good workout.
There it is. There, I knew I wasn't crazy. I want to be Donatello for some reason. Anyway, why is this? Boom! If you play this, if you set the clock on your GameCube or Wii to October 31st, you play the game with a jack-o'-lantern head. So, it's really just an excuse for me to play Turtles. You even get little clips from the show in this.
Remember, to be a true ninja, you must become one with the shadows.
Ooh.
Darkness gives the ninja power, while light reveals the ninja's presence.
I see.
Now, can you extinguish this flame without revealing yourselves?
Ooh. Oh, come on, Donatello.
Noisy, Donatello.
Too noisy. Whoa!
Too clumsy, Michelangelo.
Can Raphael do it?
Poor choice, Raphael.
We got Leo slicing up some candles. Boom! So this game, I'm going to skip the story for now. There are these little dialogue sections, which I'm also going to skip, where they're all like, blah, 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 what the shell are those things? They're always trying to push the envelope. It's a kid's show. You don't need to say shell. Alright, so here we are with the game. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. This came out in 2003 for all of the 6th generation consoles. So this was on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. All versions are roughly the same. And it is based on the 2003 animated Ninja Turtles series. And, you know, I think a lot of fans of the classic 80s cartoon, like myself, a lot of people were inclined not to like the 2003 cartoon. But considering that it's a kid show, for a cartoon of its nature, it's actually pretty good. And it's actually more faithful to the original comic books than the 87 cartoon was. You know, in the original Ninja Turtles comic books, for example, there was no Rocksteady, there was no Bebop, there was no Krang. It was much more actually like it is in this cartoon. I would say that this cartoon is actually, all things considered, probably the most accurate, rendition of the original vision of the comic books. By the way, I lost my voice, so if my voice sounds kind of bad today, that is why. But we're just gonna play a little bit of this. Ow! I got knocked over with the water. We're gonna play a little bit of this and see how it goes. So you have like a standard weak attack with A. With B, you've got a more powerful attack. With L, you can dash. With X, you can jump. You got like a little pop-up attack. There's also a way for me to throw shurikens. Anyone for stickball? And you have that little mini map at the bottom that shows where all the enemies are, and you have to kill them all to move on. It's a very dumb, generic beat 'em up brawler. There's not much to it, and it's no masterpiece. But I think overall this game's not bad. If you want like a 3D Turtles beat 'em up, running around, beating up a bunch of foot soldiers. I know right now I'm beating up the purple dragons, but you will eventually be facing foot soldiers and, you know, obviously mousers and all the Ninja Turtles stuff that you want to beat up. So I've always thought this game was pretty good. You know, now it has 2 sequels that were for the same generation of consoles. Battle Nexus and Mutant Nightmare. Both of which are terrible. Like, they border on unplayable. Maybe sometime I'll play those just as a joke on stream or something. But this game is at least playable. There's not much to it. It's not a complex game. It's a pretty dumb beat 'em up. Like, it's just a bunch of just, you know, smacking dudes and taking them down. How do I throw shurikens? I need to... Z? L, R... C stick? D-pad? How the hell do I do it? Oh, it's Y. It's Y. Okay, Y throws shurikens. I knew I could throw shurikens. Rawhide! But, hey, he says that in he says that in Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. I'm quite sure. He goes, Rawhide! RoboCop! I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. I think it's Donatello.
Rawhide, RoboCop. Come on. Ninja Cowboy.
He says that. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. All right, go, go, go. Whoa. We got a little explosion going there. We're just going to go through the streets and beat up dudes. I think that all things considered, I actually think this game has a fairly catchy soundtrack. It's not going to be as iconic as the old arcade games. I mean, that's hard to top. And I don't expect anyone to view this like people are looking at the upcoming Shredder's Revenge or anything like that. But I think that, like, you know, if you have a GameCube or PS2 or OG Xbox and you like Ninja Turtles and you like just checking out kind of like random sort of mid-tier games that maybe you've never played, because it's like, if you're talking about GameCube, for instance, I'm playing on GameCube. We've all played Wind Waker and Metroid Prime, you know. And it's one of those things for 31 days, you know. I wanted to play some stuff that I maybe haven't showcased before, or haven't played as often, or that people might not think of automatically. So I don't know. That's what I remembered this Easter egg. If you set the GameCube calendar to October 31st, you'll wear a jack-o'-lantern head. If you set it to Christmas, you'll wear a Santa hat. And I don't know. I think that's kind of a neat Easter egg to put in a game like this. You know, there are some unlockables in this game. The 2 sequels, the only thing that they have going for them, that's Battle Nexus and Mutant Nightmare. The only thing that they have going for them is you can unlock the original arcade games. The original Ninja Turtles arcade game and Turtles in Time. But not the soundtrack, which is weird. Like, it makes no sense to me, as this game was developed and published by Konami, and so was the arcade game. But there's apparently some legal licensing issue there that I don't understand. So it's just kind of crazy. Like, the same was true when Ubisoft published the awful Turtles in Time remake, Turtles in Time Reshelled. Did not have the original music. Did not have the original assets. It's just strange. I don't understand, like, the licensing or side of that. But it's pretty weird. Crack the whip! One thing about this game that can get annoying is the Turtles do like to repeat their catchphrases quite often. Got a pizza. Feeling pretty good about that. Like I said, this game is dumb. Like, it's repetitive, it's dumb. But if you like Ninja Turtles, then if you're like me and you're easily entertained and you like Ninja Turtles and you have some problems, then I think that you would actually enjoy this. You know, if you're the kind of guy that watches 31 Days of October on YouTube, you might enjoy this game. You know, you might. Or then again, you might not. I don't know. It's okay. Is that okay? That's the end. I don't know how much more of this I want to do. But I'll tell you what, let's do at least another episode, see how it goes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.